Our 2024 WWE Royal Rumble coverage brought to you by Hotel Haya, uniquely Ybor. For more, visit hotelhaya.com.
Cody, the thing I love about these games is you got two options. You can relive the past, or you can create dream matches, dream scenarios. One of those played out last Monday on Raw. I don't think a lot of people thought they'd ever see you and CM Punk in the ring again.
I didn't.
Can you talk to me about that moment?
Well, one of the things I really like about it is it's very real. My whole run since I've come back to WWE has been real. That's the story I wanted to tell since I was 8 years old. Last year, WrestleMania 39, didn't get to finish it. Trying to close the loop on it and finish it. My departure and going out and doing all those things that Punk had really inspired. Punk really did inspire them, but to be able to do them, and then when he comes back, you know, there's a natural bit of, I don't know if it's jealousy or tension. I feel like if you asked us both on our most honest days, are we jealous of each other? I might be a little jealous of him, and maybe he's a little jealous of me. We just had very unique paths.
You guys want to be the best.
We want to be the best, and that right now is really indicative of the whole. If you look at Monday Night Raw, you got Jey Uso, you've got Drew, you've got Sam, you've got this really, really hard to call Rumble that's in front of us, but that was a very nice and real moment.
And you bring up the roster. My last question will be this. The roster's as packed as it's ever been, but a lot of people want to see you finish your story with whatever that means, including you.
I don't even know what it means.
What's the message to the fans?
Believe. Really, that we have been faced with insurmountable odds. All right, CM Punk's back. Oh, Rock's going on Pat McAfee, completely dismissing me. All of that, no heat, no disrespect. It's been dismissive of me, so that's great. Be dismissive of me. For me, I just have to continue to believe. I can't give up. I can't. It's very difficult to get to a WrestleMania main event. To be able to do it twice is near impossible. Getting elected president level of impossibility, but it's the goal. It's finishing the story for me is doing it at WrestleMania, doing it against Roman Reigns. So here's hoping and believe. And if I say this and then I don't win the Royal Rumble, don't fall to pieces. So
there it is. Cody Rhodes, thank you for the time.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you.
Our 2024 WWE Royal Rumble coverage brought to you by Hotel Haya, uniquely Ybor. For more, visit hotelhaya.com.
Bianca, I want to ask you something, because we got a lot to get into, but we only have a little bit of time.
Okay.
How cool is it to go back to the home of the Thunderdome, but this time it ain't 50,000 damn screens with people on their Zoom. It's 50,000 people ready to get lit.
Yes. I'm excited because I won the Rumble in 2021, and I was so excited when I won that I almost forgot that there weren't any fans because I was just so caught up in the moment. But now knowing that I have a possibility of winning and I can do it in front of the fans, I want to recreate that history, and I want to have that feeling of being able to point to the sign and having thousands and thousands of fans and my parents in the front row, being able to look at them and celebrate with them and become the first woman to ever win a Royal Rumble twice. Like, I want to recreate that history but have the fans there with me this time.
Bianca's speaking it into existence. When we talked on Zoom, I asked you about your WrestleMania entrance, and you're like, look, there's a lot going on. I ain't had time to think of it. Can I pitch something?
Okay, yes, please.
Look, how about Megan Thee Stallion coming out with you? Because let's be honest, I'm going to ask you as a professional wrestler, sometimes when she be going on stage, she could also be going out to the ring on some of the fits. True?
True. I mean, now she has this new deal with Nike, and she's in Planet Fitness, and like she's all into her fitness game. I've had the opportunity of meeting her before, and she was so amazing in person. She's beautiful. She's like a real stallion in life too. Like, she's tall and she's like built and she's just beautiful. So I would love for her to come out to the ring with me, or maybe even, maybe be a tag team partner if I need a tag team partner in the future. She can be the entertainment. She can perform. She can get down and dance, but she can also fight too.
Our last thing, we're going to be seeing a lot of you this year. Hulu, loving WWE. It's WrestleMania season. What's the message you have to your fans?
I would say thank you guys so much for the support. We're really excited about this reality series. We're pulling the curtain back, really showing who we are, not just inside the ring but outside the ring. We filmed it on the road to WrestleMania, so we're showing you the ins and outs, what it takes to get to that moment, how our professional life can spill into our personal life, and how we balance it all as husband and wife. We think it's a great treat for you guys. Please tune into it February 2nd on Hulu.
Boom, Bianca Belair, the GOAT, joining us.
Our 2024 WWE Royal Rumble coverage brought to you by Hotel Haya, uniquely Ybor. For more, visit hotelhaya.com.
Rhea, I talked to you before WrestleMania last year, and of course, it was amazing. You've had a hell of a run. That's why you're on the cover. But I do want to ask you one question. I was in the building at SoFi, and I watched you fight Charlotte. My reaction was, they went out there to prove a point that they could steal the show, be the best match on the card, even if they weren't given as much time as they should have leading up to it. Did you guys have a point to prove when you guys went out there, in your opinion?
Yeah. I feel like every time Charlotte and I step into that ring together, we have a point to prove. And obviously, yes, the build-up to the match, it wasn't there in the way that I expected and that I wanted, and I think it was the same for her. So we have this thing where we like to say, like, follow that. And I think we went out there and we accomplished that.
Point proven, 100%. Listen, I know you're amazing, but deep down inside, you're a wrestling nerd. All right? This is true. The Rock's been back. Punk's been back. Cena's been back. The card's stacked. This is one of the most stacked rosters like ever. How does it feel to not only be a part of it, but let's be honest, you're leading the way in this?
It feels absolutely insane. Like, it really does. And to be able to do this crazy journey and make it this far and achieve all these amazing things while getting to meet some of my heroes that I got to watch growing up, it's so insane. But like, Bianca and I making history, being on the WWE 2K24 cover, like, we're the first two female to have a female-only cover. That's insane. And I feel like the history is just getting started for us. Like, we're here to make a legacy, and I feel like the child in me is so proud of everything that I've accomplished. And yeah.
Here's the last thing. You've made a lot of people on television fold by just smiling at them. You're making Jimmy giggle and everyone laugh. I'm here to prove that you can't do it to everybody. So you have to look at me for 10 seconds, and I have to hold on a second. Let me get ready.
Okay. Already?
No, wait. I'm just being nice. Okay, hold on. Go for it. Damn it! She got me with the timer. Rhea, seriously, congratulations.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Our 2024 WWE Royal Rumble coverage brought to you by Hotel Haya, uniquely Ybor. For more, visit hotelhaya.com.
Ricochet. So with 2K, you can go two ways about it, right? You can relive all the classic moments, or you can create them.
Yeah.
When you get on the sticks, what are we doing?
I did the Rey Mysterio, the last year's, right?
The showcase. I
showcase,
believe, right?
That was awesome. That's all. Doing that and to be able to like go back and like play his matches, and then like it cuts into the scene of like a thing, and then it goes back into the match. Like that was awesome. So I think was it Cody's story this time, or is it? I forgot what it was, but
yet to be revealed.
Yet to be revealed. Okay. I like that stuff. I like going, again, I also like games that are like story mode and you play the story and I like that stuff. But obviously, going on there and creating your own flaming tables and that's always fun. It's since the No Mercy days, you know what I mean?
And look, you've been traveling the road. This past year and a half has been crazy, but now CM Punk returns. The Cena's been around. The Rock's back, or at least it seems like it. It's craziness. This is the most stacked roster. How does it feel to be a part of it in this moment?
I mean, I've said for a long time now that we've had the most stacked, complete roster, start to finish. Whether you start from main event and go to the main event, like I feel like we've had the most complete roster for a long time now. And I think with all these additions have only helped prove my point. I mean, we've had AJ Styles, we've had Randy Orton, we've had all these guys, we've had Ricochet, we've had you know what I mean? So I feel like we've had, the Rhea Ripleys and the Biancas and stuff. So I feel like we've had the most complete.
Is it more pressure though?
Not for me. I mean, maybe for some other people, but I mean, I feel like I'm Kobe. Kobe, he always says, it's the same shot in the playoffs as it is in practice. I've taken that shot 1,000 times. So that's the way I see it. It's not more pressure for me. It's more competition. It's more competition that, for us. But I think, it might be more pressure, but I kind of deal with pressure differently. I like pressure. I like those moments. I like those big moments.
Some people's built differently.
Some people build differently. And I like to be in those moments. I want to be in those moments, those high pressure, high stakes moments, because that's where Ricochet shines. But even if it is more pressure, I say bring it on.
Last question. What should your rating be in WWE 2K24?
What should it be? It should be like an 87. but it's probably going to be like a 80, 82, 81.
We'll talk to Ronnie 2K and the game
Ronnie
updates.
be tripping. Ronnie, I tried to get him to switch it last year, and they said they couldn't do it, but...
Ricochet, thank you so much for the time.
Our 2024 WWE Royal Rumble coverage brought to you by Hotel Haya, uniquely Ybor. For more, visit hotelhaya.com.
All right, Zelina, here's the deal. There was a question I was going to ask everybody, but I have to switch it up because we're Puerto Ricanos here. So first and foremost, I know on social media you talked about it. Can you confirm with all the 2K people around, is the Backlash outfit in the game?
I don't know. They're actually going to show it to me pretty soon, so I don't know yet, but I'm hoping so. I'm really, really hoping so, because that's by far my favorite. And, it'd be kind of nice if, maybe the Chancla made an appearance or something there too, so.
The Chancla special finisher would be crazy. And, I have to ask you, obviously, the past couple months, all the returns, the CM Punks, the Cena, the Rock, but also there's been a discussion on the other side with the women, is that it is finally time to get the equivalent of a U.S. title or Intercontinental title for the women. Are you in agreement?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I think the more gold to drip around the ladies is the best kind of deal, So, would I like being the first? Just like the first ever queen, of course. But, who knows? Who knows? I hope that they do end up doing something like that. And, I don't know. I would love to see what else that, like you said, there's so many returns happening. I would love to see, what the rest of the year is going to look like. It just started. So, I don't know. Something tells me that 2024 is going to be a little crazy.
No, it's going to be lit. And our last question, of course, the game's coming out. We got the overall rating reveals. I want you to speak it into existence. What should your rating be this year?
Of course, I'd like to say 100, but that's not going to happen. So realistically, I would want 86. I think that's fair.
Way to be humble and not say the 100. Salute to you, Zelina. Thank you so much for the time.
Thank you so much.